Hi, my name is Maggie Hare. I'm 12 years old. Reading has improved me, but I don't like it because it's boring and it's kind of slow.
The benefit I get out of reading is that I always feel like I learn something new, whether it's an interesting fact or even just a different perspective.
Really the main benefit for me on reading is I just love to share a good book with a friend and say, hey, I've read a great book, you'd enjoy it, and just share the joy.
And I continue to read just because I like to get different angles on a subject. Kind of liking history, loving history in high school and college. It kind of teaches you that with history, there's usually more than one side of the story. Same thing with journalism. I studied media in college. I'm not a journalist. I don't have a journalism degree, but I did intern at a local TV station, and studying journalism and media kind of lets you know and forces you to get different perspectives, to kind of see the truth for yourself, and usually the true story is usually the truth lies somewhere between different people's stories.
Hi, my name is Kay Schaefer. I am 8 years old. I like reading because it helps me learn. It has improved my life, so it has made me be able to read signs and stuff. My favorite book is I Survived the Joplin Tornado.
So I read because I like to get away from reality sometimes, and it is a nice break, and it is also a nice creative outlet. I think a lot of the benefits that come from reading is that it really connects people. You start to realize how much, even if people around you don't necessarily feel this way, it reminds you that in the world there are people who feel the way you feel or think the way you think about things. And also, knowledge is a really powerful tool to have in life, and reading is an incredibly easy way to access a lot of information. Whether you read just because you want to read creative stories that aren't true, or because you read because you want to learn about places that you haven't seen or things you don't know about, it's truly a great and entertaining way to access that kind of information.
Go ahead. Reading has helped me by teaching me new things and also by connecting with people that I would not have known otherwise.
My favorite book, to be specific, my favorite book would be Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. But I would say that any of the Harry Potter books, I go back and read them all the time. I have quite the connection to them, being as I was that same age when the books came out, so I kind of feel like I grew up with those characters. And I even have my little Harry Potter tattoo.
My name's Lexi. I'm 16. I like to read because it's kind of like a movie and you get to see from someone else's perspective. I think reading has made a big impact on my life, but the books that have made the most impact on my life are the Divergent series and the Hunger Games series.
A book that impacted me was Jane Eyre. That was one of my favorite books, and I think what I liked about it was that as a teenager or even as a middle schooler, I liked reading romance books, but they were all about always the girl was pretty and thin and popular, and it kind of skewed my thinking that only the pretty people got to have romance. And so what I liked about Jane Eyre was that she was an average looking, or maybe even below average woman with an average looking man, and I liked that idea that they were real people and not models. And I think that was one of my favorite books when I was a teenager.
Anne of Green Gables. I still remember reading that as a kid and loving the character of Anne and how she was just someone who always went after what she wanted and was totally true to herself.